Now we can get going. Testing 1, 2. Alright, I think that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Refuel. Did get a new truck. Transport. There we go. I just had to copy down what I'm gonna get, because I did get asked before and I didn't remember, so I just had to save it in my clipboard. But I'm not sure what's happening when my FPS is dropping for. There we go. There is people active as truckers, that's why I'm in channel 19. Wow, come on in everybody. How's everybody's day been? I do have too much of frame issues. I will restart my game. It's just weird, it just picks and chooses. I don't know which poster we're going to, so have a quick look. 341. 341, and it's materials for an event. I really hope we get the same sort of interaction as we did earlier off stream, where when I got to the way station, I can't remember who the cop was, but whoever it was done it really well and made it very entertaining for me, asking for extra seals to reseal the back of the truck up. Because the truck would have seals on the trailer to show that it hasn't been tampered with. I didn't see if the sign was active or not, so I'm just going to check, because I don't want to get arrested for it. Alright, no one was there this time. I would have continued to go if I knew that, but I didn't, because I didn't look. I was too busy looking at other stuff like the chat. What is happening with my textures, dude? Yeah, we're definitely restarting after this. As soon as we get back to the depot, we're just gonna hit a quick restart. I really don't know what's going on in my game. It was running perfectly fine earlier, even in this area. I really thought we weren't gonna make it. Alrighty, so we're putting off this off ramp. And into the car park, so where could the event be then? That is very strange. I finally updated my laptop to Windows 11, even though I didn't bother. I'd done that because it literally wouldn't let me press skip anymore. I pressed it too many times. So it just forced me to do the update, and how am I supposed to get in here then? We go. Haven't we done that? Now we're gonna go back to the depot. So once we get back to the depot, guys, we will hit a quick restart of the game. I'm unsure why my FPS just wants to mess about for. Might be because I was sat in one place for a while, because I do notice if I sit in a place for too long, I don't know, I think I'm just grabbing at straws. It's just a fivem thing. I've only been having this issue since they've implemented it with the Rockstar launcher. Before they implemented it with Rockstar launcher, I had no problem, and now it's with the Rockstar launcher, it's almost impossible to have no issues. It is annoying. I've removed it from my main drive to see if it would help, but it doesn't. But I don't know. I might try on my main screen. Because at the moment I'm using it on my second screen, not my first screen. So I'll see if I can move it to my first screen now instead of my second screen. We do that and then we hit restart. What is wrong? Then my game does that as well, I just magically just get stuck in a dark screen. It is weird. Right. So there we do that one. Hopefully my vehicle is still here. It is. Right, we're gonna drop it off at the garage here. let me do this real quick, so I need to now move the chat over. Move this over. Now let me try and launch with this. Give me 1 second. Alright, so give me 2 seconds. Alrighty, so fivem is loading, but it takes an extremely long time now because it has to wait for Rockstar launcher to open. Even if it is already open. What I'm going to do though in the meantime is you're going to see a be right back screen pop up just like this, but instead of showing the reconnecting to server, it will show reconnecting to the stream, and then I'll be back momentarily. Are we back? Yep, we're back. Alright, so I'm just analyzing the data of fivem. Well, not I am. The game is, and then it crashes on me as soon as I say that. Oh, that's it. Alrighty, that's annoying. Well, now my whole PC is crashing. Give me 1 moment. 1 moment. It's still doing it. 1 moment. I cannot control my mouse. No, I can. Let's just launch it up using this. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, so well, very close. That says we're getting there. Now it says analyzing game data. No, it disappeared. So it should be on now. Let me see. There we go. Me. Is an invalid preset. Is an invalid preset. Alrighty, so I've changed my is it? I've changed my reshade settings real quick. Do something a little bit different. You are going to see the home screen, the starting soon screen very shortly for 2 seconds. Then you'll be straight back to the game. Pretend. A digital world where the fun never ends. Best they can. Mean streets, cops and robbers, wrong you meet. Slide, sit tight. I forgot that I wasn't able to see chat, but now I can. I was too busy vibing out to that. And we're in. FPS always goes down when you're first loading in, so that's pretty normal. Right. You're gonna see the starting soon screen momentarily while I try and fix something.
Yeah. Engine roaring. Sirens in the distance. You already know where we at. Welcome to the fake world. Yeah.
There we go, turn off reshade. It's still installed, but I turn it off. To see if this would fix it. I'm gonna tab out of the game real quick. Just so I can sort a debuttant issue. Okay. What is the page down? Okay, that is down. Couldn't delete that because we don't need that. Right, so alright, let me just make sure there's nothing else enabled. Nope, that's good. We need Alrighty, so we have turned off everything but Ultra HD. Why is it doing this for 1 second? Oh. Let me do this real quick. Withdraw. There we go. Now we've got 8,000. I mean, we've got 9,000, we've got 75,000. Alright, let's make sure we don't need to do anything to this truck before we add trader, because I forgot to refuel it, and it probably does need refueling. But just put it in there for refueling anyway. Makes sense. We're here, so we might as well just refuel it. Clothing. 4,000. Yeah, we did that. Right, so what was it again? What have I just done? CVRA. Sport. There we go. I just had to copy the name because I want to know in case I get asked that question. Here we go. Here we go. I know I can connect it by pressing N if need be. Now let's just do this. Yep. Then we do try this one. Strange. You didn't need to swerve out, dude. Man, that's a real player. So how smashed up that vehicle is. So I need to update my reshade obviously for U1D, that's why it keeps making it go dark. At least I know now. Maybe that's what was causing the issue. Maybe one of the issues on there was, well, maybe something was enabled as a bug now. It seems to have fixed it. I get with fivem you're always gonna have some sort of issue, because it is a modded client compared to just base GTA. But I was having it way more than normal. Alright, we're gonna just put into make sure. Alrighty, so we're nearly at our destination. Great, of course, trees are in my way. Cramping. That really hurt. Wait, we're gonna pull over real quick and see where this is. Why is it up there for? No, why I would yank it away that way. So we're probably gonna change job after this. least take a little drive around. We don't know. Give me that Mendicarum platform. Keep going. Don't stop. Because the truck will not keep moving if I stop. Keep going. Alright, so ish, yeah, now. What do you guys want to see next in the fake world? Do you want to see some more civilian side of things, criminal side of things, or alio side of things? Haven't done much alio. Yeah, that's weird. No, I'm supposed to have a radio. Now I can't open it. Alright, we're just gonna drift down the hill in neutral. Alright, I just picked up Suzuki 2 for some reason. So we're still getting frame drops, but in probably sort of normal areas, I'd say. Why is it geared 2 and I'm going like 60? Okay, I'm going down a hill, but you should be able to reach that speed. Alright, so if we go that way, that we can walk, so we have to go this way. Because if I carried on going the way I thought, it would have been the other way to it. I would have just been going straight back to Los Santos, and I don't want to do that. Especially without a trailer. I wouldn't mind if I had a trailer on in the back of this. Let's see what the FPS is like going through here. It definitely drops, but it doesn't cause as many stutters as the other screen did. Yeah, it just picks straight back up. Yeah. What are they running to? Alright, so floor plates of flammable gas. Flammable. Actually, we do the empty car trailer. Give me 1 second. There's one other thing I wanted to check. Oh nice, so there's actually taxis on. I haven't seen them on in a while. Right, so where's apps? Generally used HP car. Give me 2 seconds. Just need to get comfortable. Let me move. There you go. I had to move something what was on my keyboard. What they need this for. Wonder if it's heading towards a dealership. There we go, so you made that turn. I think I'm speeding. It says, oh no, 60. I thought it was 55 for trucks. Alright, so we're at 60. I will put in just in case. People forget to turn the lights on. Alright, let me check Discord real quick. I want to see if I'm missing anything. Oh, actually, I do need to check one thing. So, notification went out for TikTok. Yep. And let's go on to Twitter. Yes, I still got it, Twitter. Give me one moment. Alright, so it does go down. I just had to make sure because I had to change a few things with the way my automatic notification system goes out to Twitter. I had to make sure that it does send it to the actual live instead of just to my profile, and it did send it to my live, which is good. Probably ended the stream a little bit earlier than normal today just because I had to start late. I'm super tired. So instead of probably doing an hour and a half stream, I'll probably just do an hour stream tonight. To see how I am after this delivery. Because I'm super tired already. Normally I'm pretty... Ooh. I thought I was gonna collide. Normally I'm pretty good at being energetic, but at the moment I'm just super tired for whatever reason. I really don't know. It's just been a super long weekend. And not even because I've been busy. I'm gonna have to cut the corner. I thought I was gonna crash into the back of the car. So I'm probably going to keep it like this, my settings, and then instead of updating reshade, I'll keep reshade as it is with just HDR enabled, and add the UND road graphic mod or whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm not very good with it. No, it's some sort of modification. I think it's just called graphics mods. Yeah, it is definitely graphics mod. Alright, so we lag here is not because we're in the city, it's because it's downloading textures of buildings. Please tell me we can actually deliver this. Yes, we can. I just need to try and turn around. But if I reverse all the way up to here, that's gonna flip. What is it getting stuck on? Right, let's just use this to go around. Right, now we're into this area, we can just drive all the way up to here straight now. And then that, and now all we have to do is just keep the trailer straight by just doing little turns. This is when ATS comes in handy, because it helps you learn how to get control of a trailer. Because before I played American Truck Sim, I had no idea how to use the trailer properly on GTA. So, right, there's quite a few on. 29. So I just wanted to see on the cops one because I wanted to sort of mentally make a decision of what I'm going to do. And then I didn't even look at the players one. I do need to relog at some point. I don't know if I'll do it while I'm streaming or while I'm off stream, because I do need to check on the precise look after I turn off my reshade. I haven't been in the casino in a while. Alright, so we're almost out of the city now. We'll be on the freeway in just 2 seconds. But that was very risky. You do have times where you barely see people, and then you have times where you see people everywhere. That's what I like about live service. Sometimes you're driving around, you don't see anybody, and then sometimes you see hundreds of people. Obviously not hundreds and hundreds. But you catch my drift. You see loads of people sometimes, and then sometimes you see barely any. Because they're busy doing their stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to the depot, and I'm gonna end off the live stream, so I'm super tired. We'll be back at normal time on Wednesday though. Oh, there's a truck going very slow, but that's because he's stuck in traffic. And I believe that cop's AFK, because he's been sat in the same spot for ages. Unless it's empty. Our investigator won't go past. Because I'm going to go drop my vehicle off. Right, before we do go, let's do this. Yep, done 19 kilometers since the start of the week, which is just today. We're up to 20k. Let's do this. Because I do want to upgrade my truck soon. Great. Alright, so I just sat there. Alright, I'm gonna turn around because we need to go back to the mod shop. Anyway, that way, because if it was abandoned, I'd have called 911. Well, actually, I know what we're gonna do quick. We're not gonna do any selling, but we will go to my motel. Yeah, it doesn't change the wheels on this, I don't think. Yeah, we're not going to do any of that. I don't know why it's not letting me repair my vehicle. Right, so we're going to go back to that. Yes. And then we're going to try. I've got to go to my apartment. I'm not turning around now. Now I've got to go back and get it. I don't know why he just slammed his brakes on, for there's no need for it. He didn't even end up turning, I don't think. He just done it to be annoying. At least now I'll be able to actually repair it. I didn't do it on purpose though, because I don't want to be wasting the money I could be saving for a new apartment. Alright everybody, that's going to be the end of today's live stream. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe, turn notifications on, and check the description to follow my TikTok and join my Discord. Thank you for watching on TikTok. Make sure you follow, check my bio, and that will send you to my About Me page, which, to be honest, I need to make sure that's actually up and running because I haven't checked in a while. Yeah, that still is up and running, and it will have links to my YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, and Discord. Other than that, I'll see you all in the next live stream on Wednesday night. Other than that, peace out, everybody.